Picture an online technology that, with a little human prompting, can write, code, create images and audio, and even make videos almost as good as we can. That's now a reality. They're called generative artificial intelligence systems.
AI refers to the development of computer systems that can perform tasks that usually require human intelligence.
University of San Diego professor Anna Marbit explains how one of them works.
You say, "Hi, ChatGPT, how are you doing today?" And ChatGPT produces a probability for many different responses and then picks basically the highest probability response, and that's what it spits out.
Hello. As an AI language model, I don't have emotions like humans do, but I'm functioning well and ready to assist you.
ChatGPT is the most famous version of generative AI. It's only been out since November, but already has more than 100 million users, including many high school and college students.
And I would say students who are actively using it, at least, maybe for one assignment a week, probably a third to a half.
Manu Agni is a senior at UC San Diego. He says many students won't admit to using the AI tools because they feel guilty or they're unsure if it will get them in trouble. In fact, UC San Diego sent out a letter to students about artificial intelligence systems.
Basically, they said if a professor isn't explicitly allowing it, it's not allowed. It's considered cheating.
Agni says some UCSD professors have kept it banned, while others have given it a partial or full green light. Marbit says while the text-based systems can sound convincingly human, they're not perfect.
Well, it is not necessarily helpful to be afraid of AI.
The model can give false answers, can give answers that they actually are not supposed to give. So they've also been trained to, not give harmful answers to questions. But you can trick them depending on how you prompt them.
Like any powerful tool, AI can also be misused.
AI is also causing a stir in the art world.
All of the copies of your face walk into a bar.
Some local artists like Beck Haberstroh apply the technology in their work, but there is controversy over the way the systems are used.
They're trained oftentimes on the work of artists or writers who are not being credited or compensated for that work. And so to me, that's a concern with how these kinds of programs might impact the arts community, broadly speaking.
While some local artists are using generative AI to help create digital images and physical paintings, Haberstroh's works often question the ethics of the fast-growing technology.
Who's well represented, who's not represented, who's made more visible by them, who's made less visible by them. So I think there's a lot of potential for exploitation the more and more that we use these programs.
Agni compares the current quality of ChatGPT's writing to a talented sophomore in high school, but he says it notably can't do citations just yet. Still, Agni says its use goes beyond the classroom.
For college application essays, for applications to graduate school, job applications, scholarships, writing samples for a creative job. I mean, this thing has infinite uses.
Marbit says rules and regulations for generative AI will be key as the technology is here to stay. But she did want to clarify one thing to people who are wary or scared about the so far unregulated technology.
But I don't think that we as a society need to be worried about, general artificial intelligence at this point. I think we're still a long ways off from that.
And while UC San Diego warns against using AI, Agni sees it as a tool rather than cheating. Plus, he says, there's pressure to embrace generative AI or risk falling behind.
I mean, I don't use it to complete assignments, but certainly when I've had writer's block or when I've needed some inspiration on a topic, it's too tempting.
Marbit says the technology could impact many fields in San Diego over the coming years, such as business, science, healthcare, and even the media. But just to be clear, ChatGPT didn't help me write this story. And for now, I'm happy about that.
How can I help you today?
Jacob Aere, KPBS News.